Listen carefully. The guys who can talk to anyone aren't more confident or smarter than you. They just learned one skill that changes everything. Because here's the truth. If you can't talk to people, you're losing. No connections means no opportunities. Meanwhile, guys who can communicate are leveling up, getting promotions, building networks, living the life you want. The gap isn't talent, it's one skill, and I'm about to show you exactly how to get it. Tip 1. Kill the filter. Here's what's actually happening when you run out of things to say. You haven't run out. Your brain is generating hundreds of responses every minute. But there's a voice in your head going, "That's weird, they won't care. That's too random." This internal filter is literally stealing your words before they leave your mouth. The fix? Remove the filter. Practice saying whatever comes to mind first. Not the second thought, not the better version. The first thing your brain serves up. Why does this work? Because your first instinct is usually more authentic and interesting than anything your filter would approve. Start with people you kinda know. When someone mentions they bought a new car, your first thought might be, "I wonder if they got a good deal," or "My cousin just got scammed at a dealership." Don't analyze which sounds better. Just pick one and go. The scam story might lead to a conversation about negotiation tactics or family drama. Both are goldmines, but only if you actually say them. Try this today. 5 seconds max to respond. You'll be amazed how much more natural your conversations become when you stop trying to be perfect. Tip 2. Use open-ended questions. Most guys kill conversations with closed-ended questions. How are you? Gets fine. Do you like football? Gets yes or no. Conversation dead. Instead, ask questions that can't be answered in one word. Don't ask, "What do you do?" Ask, "What's been keeping you busy lately that you're excited about?" See the difference? The first asks for a job title. The second invites a story about passion. When someone responds, lean in slightly, maintain eye contact, and ask follow-up questions that go deeper. If they say, "I just got back from a work conference in Denver," you have multiple threads. You could ask about Denver, the company, their field of work, or shift focus entirely. The key is genuine curiosity. Everyone has developed unique strategies for dealing with common problems. Your job is to uncover those strategies. This isn't a technique. It's actually being fascinated by how other people navigate their lives. Tip 3. Match their energy. Here's something nobody talks about. You need to match the other person's energy level. If someone's calm and relaxed and you're overexcited, it feels awkward. If someone's energetic and you're low energy, they'll feel disconnected. Pay attention to their pace, tone, and body language. If they're chill, you be chill. If they're enthusiastic, match that enthusiasm. This is a psychological trick that creates instant connection. It's called mirroring, and it works because people feel comfortable with those who are similar to them. But here's the twist. Most people are also nervous when talking to you. That girl you're scared to approach? She's probably nervous too. That confident-looking guy? He's likely anxious inside. Once you realize everyone's in the same boat, conversations become way easier. Tip 4. Find common ground fast. The fastest way to start any conversation is finding something in common. Look at what they're wearing, holding, or doing. If someone has a cool watch, say, "Nice watch, bro. I've been thinking about getting a smartwatch. How's that one working for you?" If someone's reading a book, say, "Looks like you're into reading. How's that book?" If you see someone wearing a sports team jersey, comment on it. "Coley fan. Man, that last match was insane." The key is observation. When you observe and relate, you create instant common ground. You're not forcing anything. You're just noticing what's already there and using it as a bridge. Tip 5. Become genuinely interested in them. This is the game changer. If you want people to be magnetically attracted to your conversations, stop thinking about yourself and start being genuinely interested in them. Ask about their life, their struggles, their wins. When someone mentions they make YouTube videos, don't just say, "Cool." Say, "That sounds tough. How long does it take to make one video? What's the hardest part?" Now you're showing real interest. You're making them feel important. Here's the secret. The best conversationalists aren't the smartest people in the room. They're the ones who make others feel smart. When you ask questions about someone's life and actually listen, their brain releases dopamine. They feel good, and they'll associate that good feeling with you. Watch any podcast. The host isn't talking about themselves. They're asking the guest about their journey, their struggles, their success. That's why conversations flow for hours. Be the person who asks, not just the person who waits to talk. Tip 6. Listen more than you speak. Most people don't listen. They wait for their turn to talk. When you're in a conversation, are you actually hearing what they're saying, or are you just waiting to jump in with your story? Real listening means being present. It means not interrupting. It means letting silence exist after they finish speaking. That pause shows you're processing what they said, not just reacting. When you truly listen, people feel valued. And in a world where everyone's screaming for attention, the person who actually listens becomes rare and valuable. You'll become the person people seek out because you make them feel heard. Tip 7. Add value to their life. If you want people to remember you and respect you, don't just have conversations. Add value. Share something useful. Recommend a book, a video, a resource that could help them. If someone's struggling with fitness, tell them about a workout routine that worked for you. If they're interested in self-improvement, recommend content that changed your life. When you add value, you become important to them. You're not just another person they talk to, you're someone who helped them. This separates you from everyone else. Most people take, you give, and that makes all the difference. Look, talking to anyone isn't about being the most interesting person in the room, it's about being the most interested. It's about removing your filter, asking better questions, matching energy, finding common ground, being genuinely curious, listening deeply, and adding value. Do this consistently, and you'll become the person everyone wants to talk to, not because you're performing, because you're connecting. You now have the complete system. No more awkward silences, no more being invisible. Start with one tip today. Just start. That's it. If you're ready to level up and become the best version of yourself, hit subscribe, turn on the bell, and check the link in the description.